Oh, my freaking God. How is it freaking Monday already? How the time flew. Before we get to the show, we'll do this. Okay, cool.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
How is it Monday already? Time flies when you spend the whole weekend watching football. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I was watching the NFL. You know what I mean? A jelly a bean. What a bunch of games it was last night. It was the Atlanta Falcons losing to the Niners. And of course, whenever I leave the room or whenever I leave a place, people talk about me. And also, whenever I stop watching a game, that's when the comeback happens. With the Denver Broncos coming back from 19 down against the Giants, which their season's over with. If they would have won that game, they would have been only one game under 500. Oh, the Giants. But tonight, we got the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then right after that, let's see what game we have because I'm so prepared. Oh, the Texans and Seahawks at 10. Which I respect that a little more than putting a game on at the same time I did last week when they had a game on at 8 and 7. Stupid! Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, what is going on today in the world that we live in? What is today's national day? I'll let you know.
Welcome to October 20th.
October 20th is National Chicken and Waffles Day.
Say it with me. Fried chicken and waffles.
Today, I brought my chicken and waffles.
Delicious.
Super good.
So good. My stomach is growling.
I can hear it from over here.
I'm sure you can.
I just can't stop thinking about waffles.
Waffles? Where's my waffles?
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
All right, I'm ready to try these chicken and waffles. Let's do it.
I don't know what it is about me. It's one of the many weird things about being Ryan Hoppe, but I'm not a chicken and waffle guy. I want to have chicken if I have chicken, and if I want to have waffles, I'll have waffles, but not at the same time. Also, I'm not from Georgia, so that might be one of the reasons why I'm not so into it.
This is not headline news. Priceless jewels were stolen from the Louvre during the day, and you wonder why CVS puts everything in a cage. Rosie O'Donnell says her worst talk show guest ever was Keanu Reeves. But some of that bad blood is because he stole her haircut. Eminem is dating his longtime stylist. I guess my question is, if you've looked the same since 1997, why do you need a stylist? And Charmin is selling a huge forever roll of toilet paper that will last you a month. Or 24 hours if you start it the day after Thanksgiving. This is not headline news.
Let's see what was going on this weekend with Bill Maher, who's going to have the rock and roll music underneath the jokes. And then Weekend Update, which has potential to be funny.
Now that Rite Aid has officially closed.
I told you they got that little rock bed. A bed is called a music, instrumental and radio. You hear that? He's got the jokes going and he's got a little rock and roll vibe because Bill Maher's so edgy.
Now that Rite Aid has officially closed all its locations, they have to tell us what's going to happen to each store's one employee.
Britain's Prince Andrew announced that after a discussion with King Charles about his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, he will stop using his royal title Duke of York and instead will go by the King of Quinceañeras.
The people complaining about bio-baiting, which is where people on dating apps purposely oversell themselves and accentuate their good qualities, have to tell us, as opposed to doing what? Who is going to tell you the worst about themselves? Late sleeper who's lax on hygiene enjoys...
Oh, shut up, God! Listen to me. Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, Bill Maher. I am the authority on comedy because I'm so funny. No. If your punchline is longer than a joke and the audience is already laughing because they don't know what they're laughing at, just stop. Just admit defeat. If you are a late night talk show host and you are doing a joke more than 10 seconds and the audience is laughing, just admit to yourself that the joke failed, okay? What would it be like if there was a real life asteroids game?
Folks, this is your captain speaking. We've reached a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. And apparently the part of space where NASA parks its leftovers. If you feel a slight jolt, that's just me dodging space junk. And I'm hoping for a high score before we land. So sit back, relax, and maybe keep your tray tables up. Just in case I need a little more maneuvering room.
That was hilarious. Friday night, Shohei Ohtani, who I do believe was making those bets but got away with it because the MLB really needs him and so does the Dodgers, made baseball history when the Dodgers won the NLCS. They're on their way back to the World Series after sweeping those little bitch-ass Brewers. But it was a history-making combo of pitching and hitting from Shohei. Here's the play.
High fly ball to right. Pages. He is there. He's got it. And the ball game is over. And the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the National League pennant. They sweep the Brewers. The greatest night of baseball by an individual player in the history of this game.
Man, he is really good at baseball.
Shohei Ohtani.
That's my baseball analysis. That he's good at baseball. Did you know that? Did you know that Shohei Ohtani's good at baseball?
3 homers and a victory on the mound with 10 strikeouts.
That's a pretty good day at work, I would say. There's been some rain going on in Arizona, so there's some rare tuds that have been coming out, and people are licking them, trying to get high. Officials are telling them not to do it. Here is Gray Stafford, a zoologist where German Shepherd survived licking one of those toads, talking about what to do if a toad is ingested in any way.
First thing I would do is take a garden hose and flush their tongue and then make plans to get to an emergency clinic right away. The key thing is you want to keep their body temperature from spiking because that can lead to seizure and death. And so, quick rinse of the tongue, work that tongue, get that slime off.
It sounded like he was giving advice to something else.
First thing I would do, quick rinse of the tongue, work that tongue.
Yeah, work that tongue, baby. Especially if your girl's bisexual. They love when you work the tongue. When they were talking about the toad, it reminded me of this from Family Guy when there was the drug, the toad.
Hey, Lando.
Everyone's talking about how you trashed the jukebox.
That is
classic cool. We're gonna do some Toad.
That reminds me of that. That was one Family Guy was funny the first few years of it. After that, and not so much. A car thief in Florida, returns a car after spotting a toddler in the back seat. And this was in Broward County. Actually, this was in, it was Brevard County, not Broward. It's all the same crap. Not really.
My car! 911, where's your emergency? No, that's my car. I don't care. It's about to tell you my kid's in there. I don't care. Ma'am, what's the address where you need help?
Just welcome back.
He brought my...
They always seem so rude at this freaking, when they're doing the phone lines.
What's the address where you need help?
That sounds like me when I'm doing phones and people won't get to the point.
What's the address where you need help?
Just welcome back.
He brought my car back. All right, what's going on? Somebody tried to tow it? No, some random guy at the gas station just tried to take off with my car. He noticed my son was in here, so we brought it back, but he literally about left with my child when I ran into the gas station.
So he tried to steal your car?
So I guess he's apologizing, but he still just tried to steal my car.
He's like, I don't want any kids. I got a vasectomy.
This Halloween, this morning show proudly presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today, we salute you, Mr. Nobody Understands His Costume.
Mr. Nobody Understands His Costume.
Yes, you've put so much thought into your Halloween costume, no one has any idea what the hell you're supposed to be.
Highbrow humor now.
Surprisingly, no one figured out your cardboard walls with a foot sticking out was supposed to be Senator Craig.
A little too obscure, yeah.
Surprisingly, a pig holding an answering machine looks nothing like Alec Baldwin's daughter. And your dead mime costume? Forget it.
Should have picked something topical.
So go ahead, spend the entire evening explaining to everyone your dog collar and halo mean you belong to Michael Vick. Or the pointy things on your body means you're Barry Bonds asterisk. Because after all, everyone knows the guy in the vampire costume is the only one getting laid.
Mr. Nobody Understands His Costume.
Oh, yeah. There was the USF Bulls winning on Saturday. Let me see which team they had to play. I forgot. I was hanging out with Fester from the MJ Morning Show. And I saw my guy, Rob Higgins. They beat Florida Atlantic. 48-13. I just did a quick Google of that. Don't think I knew that at the top of my head. And it was so cool. Rob Higgins comes up to me and goes, aren't you Ryan Hoppe? I was like, oh my God. With my daddy issues. I love when men of power know who I am. The dopamine hit I get from it is unbelievable. But I have a story I want to tell them. Now listen. I know that security guards, enough of this music. I know that security guards have a job to do. I get it. But sometimes it's like, can you just be a little cool? Please. Like, I know you're not a cop, so you're trying to make it seem like you have some power. As you do. Okay. So they give away these 50th anniversary cups with some of the players on there, like Cole Best. And people will sneak. I didn't know that people sneak it in. People bring the cups in again. And then when you're in the, not the suites, but when you're in the section where, what is it called? Crap. There's the open area that when you go through door C, where there's all the like potential suites, and then there's all the food in it. Good catch, Ryan. Not really. And people bring in their cups and refill it. I thought when people brought it in that they were allowed to bring it in, not that they were sneaking it in. So I walked through the security. I don't have a gun on me, so nothing goes off. And then the security guard points at me and goes, come here. And I'm like, oh, what's up, dude? You know who I am? You a big fan of Happy Hour? No. And then he calls over the other security guard. He's like, hey, Jason, get over here. And Jason talks like this. And Jason's like, you're not able to bring in that cup to the game. I'm like, why am I not able to bring the cup in? Because you can only reuse it during the one game. I'm like, oh, you're picking on me because of my height. It's not really. I'm like, I could never be a security guard. You know why I could never be a security guard? Because I would feel bad if people were annoyed at me. Some of these security guards love the power trip. I'm one of those guys, man. I just can't, even fathom the idea of somebody getting mad at me. But maybe it was karma, the way I kind of threw out the cup and walked past the guy with annoyance. Because all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have this pain in my left knee that is awful. It ain't any good. I don't know what's going on. It hurts so badly. I sit and I drive in a sedan, a Honda Accord, 2015, and toilets are pretty low too. And you don't realize being tall how low the ground is until the pain in your left knee is hurting, and then you have to get up and you're like, And usually when I'm making the noise, it's for something else. But for me, I'm not so good. Not at all. No. It's terrible. Remember, I had a coworker named Derek who was a really good worker on the Beasley promotions team. He was there for years. He hasn't been here in like 2 years. But I remember him. We were driving. I was talking. This was like May 2023. I remember dates really well. But I swear I'm not on the spectrum. And I was like, oh my God, I turned 30 in 5 months. It's just all annoying about it. And he goes, I'm warning you, when you turn 30, your check knee engine lights turn on. And I was like, what does that mean? That ain't going to happen to me. Now, 2.5 years later, my check knee engine lights on. It's terrible. But you know what always cheers me up? You know what I'm really getting into whenever I have the munchies, which is 24/7? I'm really getting into the Froyo, the frozen yogurt from Racetrack. You can put as much goodness as you want in there for $5.45. They don't even weigh it. Oh my God, when I'm driving down the road, usually leaving Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beef for Buddha. Over there in Largo, I'll stop real quick, and I'm just so happy. But then by the time I get to Overton, all of a sudden, I'm out of frozen yogurt, and it's the saddest feeling ever. But that bottom part where it's starting to melt, oh yeah! I saw this clip here. We all know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., that freaking mutant that knows nothing, and I don't know why he's in charge of health when he sounds like the least healthy person ever. He was on the flight log, as was Donald J. Trump, which you can get on archive.org, of everybody that flew to Epstein Island. And here's why he said it wasn't a big deal being friends with Epstein. This is a real clip, by the way. This is not fake. So let me do this right here. Let me turn this up. Let's hear this freaking mutant.
Yeah. So, you run into everybody in here. I mean, I knew Harvey Weinstein. I knew Roger Ailes. I knew
all the pieces of crap that abused women. And I cheat on my wife, too, so I'm kind of in the same category.
Well, O.J. Simpson came to my house. Bill Cosby came to my house.
That is not something I would be admitting to. But, hey, what do I know? That drives me freaking nuts. The rich and elite can just get away with whatever they want. They really can. I feel like back when we had Democratic presidents, I feel like the rich and elite got a little more, prosecuted or whatever. But I feel like now they're not. They can get away with anything. Have you seen our president? I saw this headline here, and this headline cracked me up.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Now down to DeSoto County, where the district attorney has taken steps towards getting a new sentence for a woman convicted of child sex crimes.
I love whenever there's a child sex crime involving a kid and all the freaking mutants on the bottom, usually like a 48-year-old man that listens to the Tool. Because he's a Tool. He's like, I wish I had that when I was 14.
This week, a DeSoto County judge gave Lindsay Whiteside, this woman you're seeing on your screen now, 3 years of house arrest. And
can you imagine if a man did this? They get prosecuted. But it's a woman. And women and feminists want to have equal rights. But when it comes to sex crimes, they don't. You can't have it both ways, honey.
And 7 years probation for sexual battery of a child. Well, yesterday, the district attorney, Matthew Barton, filed a motion to get the judge to amend the sentence, citing a Mississippi law that bars someone convicted of a violent crime from serving house arrest. Now,
it pissed me off. I saw that, and I'm like, you know what? And I got to be careful how I say this, but not really. Women claim they have it so bad. Sometimes they do. Not saying it's always good being a woman. But when it comes to sex crimes, seems like you guys get off pretty easy. Unless you're Ghislaine Maxwell, then that's a little different. I got some TMZ headlines here that came in through the wire. Not really. I just went on the website and saw what was going on and then copy and pasted it. Britney Spears claimed she has bizarre brain damage. My back, here's what she wrote on Instagram. My blades, my wings. Remember the movie Maleficent? Such an incredible movie. Remember the king tried to kill her, but instead a guy secretly took her wings, but anything from the Father in heaven. Blah, blah, blah. What a crazy broad. You know, she's a heartbreaker. Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband accused her of cheating, and he wrote like a whole thing like, stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem is not us, not me. The problem, it's you. You, the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. You have been loved a few times. You've been married 4 times and have countless relationships in between. You have had a good relationship. Me, for example, I was in love with you. I even moved out of the state, leaving my job and family and friends behind to support, to love you, to protect you and care for you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, like my ex talks bad about me. You do that. Because I know I'm great. But all sincerity, he kind of comes off like a little bit of a beta male when he's getting mad about J-Lo going on the Howard Stern show saying she's never been loved. She's saying she's never felt love. Playboy Cardi is getting charged with assault after being accused of hitting a limo driver, which I want to hear like a headline goes like, oh yeah, Playboy Cardi really helped out the community. Really fed food to the homeless. If he did that, he would, eat up the homeless. Kristen Bell thanks Dax for promising not to kill her during Domestic Violence Awareness Month. There is something about that couple. I don't know if it's because they might have people sign NDAs when they hang out with them. They're so skanky and fake. Ashton Kutcher says that his modeling hurt his acting career. No, you being a douchebag that sides with rapists is what hurt your acting career. That, in fact, that you peaked at being Kelso. And they're also saying that Taylor Swift tried to be a little anonymous at the Chiefs game on Sunday when they beat the crap out of the Raiders. I keep wanting to say Oakland Raiders. You know, the fact that she didn't want to be on TV, she's probably on her time of the month and just wanted some space. Let me see here. We got this headline here about baby boomers. Supposedly, baby boomers don't understand why millennials don't have houses. Well, this is the economy you guys built, so it's unknown. Oh, God. Ghislaine Maxwell's victim, Virginia Guffrey, lost her baby days after orgy with Prince Andrew. Oh, that's sad. That poor woman just lived a horrible life, didn't she? She seemed like a nice lady, too. This is interesting. This is spicy. You ain't hearing about this from the Republicans. So Olivia Nuzzi was a New York Magazine reporter. The one that looks like a millennial Gen Z version, whatever exact genders or generation she is, version of RFK's wife. The one, I'm not remembering the name. God, the one from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I know someone right now is just in their car listening, yelling. What is her name? Cheryl Hines. So this girl, Olivia Nuzzi, looks like Cheryl Hines, and she's writing a memoir, which will include salacious text messages between her and the Secretary of Health and Human Services, RFK. That is when you know you have no talent. When you're just a side chick, and you're releasing the DMs because you peaked when you were riding him. And she just looks like trouble. There's been times I've had girls hit me up. I want to have sex with me or whatever. And I just look at them. And if they're talking about other guys, they're going to talk about you. That's the advice I gave on Hoppe 101 a few days ago. If a girl is constantly talking about other guys, at some point, she is going to talk about you, dude. Okay? Don't think you're above it. Don't think it's not going to happen to you. Because guess what? It will 100% happen to you.
Yeah.
Let me turn it up for the club.
Yo, it's Hoppe Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppe Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
All right, let's see what we got going on in the world of Tampa Bay. Right here.
Well, mop heads, toys, and candy wrappers, these are all just some of the items that are being found where they should not be in the first place. That's because they're being flushed down toilets in Bradenton.
What a bunch of mutants! I try to not hate on Bradenton. I used to drive a lot to Bradenton when I did that rigged boxing match against me. Even Kelso told me it was rigged. When I fought a little bitch-ass Dizzy. I drove every day to Eric Marshall kickboxing and Muay Thai over there in Bradenton. And they're nice. But I used to get some of the meanest comments from people in Bradenton, Kentucky. They're mutants! So it doesn't surprise me that they're flushing things down sewers.
And these everyday items can cause some big problems, from backups to breaks in the system,
which can lead to wastewater spills. Fox 13's Kimberly Quizon got a look at
what up, baby?
Being flushed down the city's pipes.
You could use her last name and be like, I'm feeling kind of Quizon after having Chipotle.
And how residents can help out.
At Bradenton's water reclamation facility, a bar screen pulls items that are being flushed down the toilet.
Makeup, hair, wigs, dentures. So it's just a lot of stuff.
You heard that right. They frequently find small toys, diapers, and even this can of pet food. These items can cause backup.
I don't know why you would flush. I see condoms.
Breaks and lead to costly repairs.
When you dig it up and you find out and you think, all this time, all this, and all what it took is the one person not to flush it, right? But and it costs the taxpayers money. It costs frustration.
Honestly, I'm at a point where whenever I hear something costs taxpayers money, I don't even get outraged anymore. Because I just expect us to get screwed, especially in America where the politicians literally don't care about us. Like if they go, oh yeah, taxpayers help pay for RFK cheating on his wife by getting a hotel room with Olivia Nuzzi. I go, whatever. I expect it. It doesn't surprise me anymore. So when people use that, I go, whatever. I used to get mad about it, but what can you do?
We took a look with Bradenton's Mayor Gene Brown and construction manager Donald Demonia.
So this is just all the rags, feminine products. You can see baby.
You know his wife's on a rag right now.
Baby wipes in there. This is where it ends up.
We found candy wrappers, a bulb syringe, and lots of stuff that shouldn't be here. A while back, the city pulled out a big pile of
I wonder why those syringes are there.
rags that got stuck in a major lift station off Wares Creek.
We found with the actual name of a nursing home on it, we tracked it back, and it was a person that didn't think they were doing anything wrong, but we were able to educate them.
And this is something that doesn't just impact the city of Bradenton. Officials say while you think flushing something just once or twice may not hurt the system, think about all the others doing the same.
Yeah, you know, when it really adds up.
That times almost 60,000 residents. If it happens once or twice a day, and all of them flush something down that shouldn't go down the toilet.
120,000.
then it adds up.
All right, there you go. A little PSA for you thugs out there. This headline said,
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Also developing tonight, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are just confirming the death of former Buck running back Doug Martin.
Man, he was a baller. And man, that guy was unstoppable. The hamster muscle, whatever they call him.
Martin played 6 seasons in a Buccaneer uniform, making it to the Pro Bowl twice. In a post on X, the team says Martin made a lasting impact on the franchise, and the Bucs extended heartfelt condolences to the family. Doug Martin was 36 years old.
It's really weird. Like, I'm 32 years old, and he's only 4 years older than me. And it really makes you wonder what's going on. He died in Oakland police custody.
Here's crime reporter Henry Lee is joining us via Zoom tonight with the latest on what we know about Martin's death. Henry.
Well, guys, it all started about 4:15 in the morning Saturday.
Oh, that's not good. Nothing good happens at 4:15 a.m., baby. Unless you're getting your rocks off.
Oakland police were called to a home on Ettrick Street. That is in the East Oakland Hills in the Chabot Park neighborhood, not far from the Oakland Zoo. They were told someone had broken into a home, and that same person was now experiencing a medical emergency. Officers went to the...
That's sad, man. Like, you live a life where you're a baller. And then this is how you go out.
The scene, got into a...
And it's kind of creepy. I posted a picture of my former, well, now he's dead. I guess I could say current friend. But I was friends with him, Vincent Jackson, when he came by the Migs and Swig show. We used to keep in touch in DMs. It's so sad that I posted... on Saturday, the picture of me and Vincent Jackson from like 6.5 years ago, and then the next day, Doug Martin dies.
Scuffle.
I'm pretty sure they were teammates.
And they would struggle with the suspect inside the home. They took him outside into back of a police car. That's where I'm told he started to code or started having a medical emergency. He was taken to a hospital, and he died. Now, I'm told by 2 sources, everything is being kept on the table as far as what potentially led up to his death, whether it was a medical emergency, struggle with the officers, or some combination of both. So that would be up to the autopsy to determine exactly what led up to his death.
So just to clarify, Henry, here, it was not the Oakland Police Department that called in the medical emergency. This was taking place prior to those first responding officers getting on scene?
Right. Before officers arrived, they were told on 911 there was a burglary in progress at that home on Ettrick Street. And so when officers went there, they were also simultaneously told that that same suspect who had broken in was the same person experiencing this medical emergency.
And do we know if Martin was taken to the hospital or was he treated on scene before passing?
He was having some problems in the back of a police car. So when they realized that he was having some issues, then they took him, I believe, via ambulance to a hospital, and that's where he was officially pronounced dead.
And is it your understanding that in cases like this, Henry, that officers involved would be placed on leave here?
Right. The officers involved are on paid administrative leave. That is standard. Now investigations are underway by Oakland Police, the DA's office, and the Oakland Police Commission.
All right, Henry Lee, live for us tonight.
You know that the frickin' Oakland police are probably scumbags. Why? Because it's the city of Oakland, and look how that city's doing.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Here's some good news.
Well, new tonight, the city of St. Petersburg is celebrating a milestone this weekend, the Pier's 5th birthday. Now, this party was supposed to happen in July on 727 Day, but weather that day had other plans. And now they're back at it, doing it all again. Fox 13's Jennifer Veglas shows us how everything tonight is also tied into a fall festival.
5 years of the St. Pete Pier.
Man, that is a good place to go. Go on a first date, and hopefully you get laid after.
Getting emotional about it, just talking about it.
Saturday, as thousands of families.
What did that guy just say?
Flocked to the.
Shut up. What did this guy just say? Right here.
Of the St. Pete Pier.
Getting emotional about it, just talking about it.
Sounds like Boomhauer.
Saturday, as thousands of families flock to the landmark. Barrett and Japp, partner at Pier Events, reflects on just how deep its roots run in the downtown core.
The $1 million pier, the pyramid pier, to the current pier itself, and how the pier has evolved and how that meant to our community.
Got it.
He's been there since the start of the current pier, that once was just a $90 million idea.
Anybody could come and gather and hang out with their neighbors, basically. So, yeah, it's come a long way.
Opening in July.
That's okay. Listen, seems like a nice enough guy, but he couldn't get any words out. That who you had represent the story? That'd be like hitting up me.
July 2020.
We actually hosted during COVID.
I can't listen to this. I'm sorry. Happy St. Pete Pier. Woohoo! I wanted to play a good headline because we're about to talk about these freaking mutants.
Happy Hot Topic!
Well, Tampa Bay is seeing some big crowds turn out for another No Kings demonstration.
Everybody that went to this was either a millennial or Gen Z person that had the day off of work or boomers that are retired. And I get you might not like Donald J. Trump, and I get that you're trying to protest him. But what did you get done? Tell me. Is he out of office? All he did was make some awful AI videos to make fun of you guys. You got nothing done. And I'm not a fan of Trump. I also was not a fan of Kamala Harris.
Some rallies even gathered as early as 9 in the morning across Pinellas County. And the protests aim to broadly reject what organizers describe as President Trump's authoritarian agenda. And they're happening amid the ongoing government shutdown, immigration raids, as well as National Guard deployments. The demonstrations have been peaceful so far. Fox.
Yeah, it's really funny how, like, when Republicans do it, they die.
13's Danielle Zolkowski is on the ground in Tampa, hearing from people both for and against the cause.
This is a packed protest with people showing up.
I just can't imagine in your short lifetime and the short weekend you get, unless you're an out-of-touch elitist boomer that makes a lot of money and is retired, how you would want to spend your time protesting. To me, it's not my vibe.
For the official start time, the streets started filling up around 3 p.m., an hour before the start of this No Kings protest. When talking to half a dozen protesters, each had a unique reason for coming out here. Some took concern with the treatment of immigrants.
Well, yeah, that ain't great.
Some concerned with the government shutdown and how it affects.
Well, yeah, the government shutdown sucks because, like, the people that need the money are now working.
Veterans.
But I thought Trump was such a businessman.
Some were upset with the war in Gaza. Many, though, are concerned with the actions of the administration, saying this is a protest to protect democracy and the Constitution. Still, there were at least half a dozen people expressing opposite viewpoints to this protest.
Think about the immigrants being put in cages. You think about DEI. You think about, our country, our government not having funding right now, but we're funding other countries. You think
that's a very good point. But Biden was doing that as well. Where was the Biden protest?
About all of the federal workers. It's just, I'm tired.
There's those that came legally and those that came illegally. I'm an immigrant myself. I support legal immigration. I think people are welcome to this country. They diversify our culture. That's a beautiful thing. All we ask is come the right way. That's all we're asking.
All right. I mean, that's not a bad point. Listen, I'm not a big fan of a lot of immigrants being here that are undocumented, but I don't like how they're doing it by treating them like they're not human. That's the thing. Come here legally, do the paperwork, do what you got to do. But also, ICE is being a bunch of losers. They're a bunch of failed people that couldn't pass the test to be cops, and they're thugs.
We estimate thousands of people were here today, both protesting on East Kennedy Boulevard and marching through the streets of Tampa. This protest is scheduled to end at 7 p.m.
All right, there you go. There's the coverage. God, our life is so short. We're already about to be 6 years into this decade. And that's how you want to spend your time? I mean, if that's what makes you happy, go ahead. But for me, I'd rather stay home and get my rocks off.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop. In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah, baby. I want to play a banger, something that's positive. Here's Nicole Scherzinger and Akon by my side.
Dear God, here's my letter. Writing to you cause my life has gotten a lot better. It got hard, but I didn't sweat it. Cause I know you'll be there for me no matter the weather. I just wanna say thanks for being there for me every day. Even when I got taken away, wanted to get away. You made me stronger to continue to faith. Made me give up the life I had in the streets. It gets rough and I be needing to hold on. Never question that you're the one that I call on. Hey, just wanna show you I appreciate. Thank you for the rest of them, no matter what the fate. Just to get forward, a little me that I could do. Help you on myself. I can leave again. So I don't lose it in the fast lane. I'm losing it to myself. Sometimes I try to fight just to get forward. A little me that I could do. Help you on myself. I can leave again. So I don't lose it in the fast lane. I'm losing it.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. getgoodfeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to getgoodfeels.com and use promo code Hoppe to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppe to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppeRadio.com, RyanHOPPE Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Oh, yeah, baby. Getting a little acid reflux from this coffee.
Welcome to Happy.
We're still professional over here.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I was trying to get everything ready, but the stupid internet is so slow. Let's do this one.
Happy in the morning, hey, start your day in the right way.
Oh, geez.
Ryan Hoppe, live it's true, bringing joy just for you.
Oh, thank you.
Hoppe happy hour, dancing feet in the morning can't be beat.
Oh, thank you.
Join the fun and feel the groove.
Whatever.
Hoppy's life got nothing to lose. Hoppy's hot, the sun will shine. With Hoppy, it's all fine.
Whatever.
Laughs and smiles, no delay. Hoppy brings a brighter day.
Got it.
Happy hour, dancing feet in the morning can't be beat. Join the fun and feel the groove. Hoppy's life got nothing.
I just drank some Cuban coffee. So I'm feeling good, baby.
The sun's a shine.
All right, enough of that. Happy hour.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Let's see what's going on right here.
Keith Urban is laughing off an awkward fan interaction. During his concert at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, October 17th, the country music star humorously avoids talking about his ongoing divorce.
Why would you want to talk about it? He wants to get his rocks off with a groupie.
In a now viral TikTok, Keith is seen chatting with a fan from the stage before going on to ask her name. And that's when things take an unexpected turn.
Oh, it is.
The 57-year-old can be heard asking in a confused tone, "What? I'm not going to like your name?" To which she responds, "It's Nicole." The crowd then bursts into laughter as Keith dramatically collapses on stage at the implied reference to his estranged wife,
Be careful about collapsing, bro. You might hurt your knee.
Nicole Kidman. However, the Grammy winner quickly diffuses the situation by jokingly asking the fan if her name is Nicole, like the reality star Nicole Richie.
All right, it's not that funny, but it's hilarious for him, I guess.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
What's going on here? Right here.
Selena Gomez seems to be coming to Hailey Bieber's defense.
She feels bad for her because Hailey Bieber is a career side chick. Hailey Bieber ruined their relationship. And she knows it. And now she's probably jealous of Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez because they're actually in a good relationship.
After the Real Beauty founder made comments about, quote, not being inspired by other beauty brands, which fans thought was a diss to the singer's company,
It probably was, but Selena probably feels bad for her and goes, "You're a loser!"
Beauty, Selena takes to social media to put an end to the online chatter. As she writes,
Selena's getting her rocks off by someone that's actually good and bad, known as Benny Blanco. You know he's packing.
Deleted Instagram story October 17th. Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants.
Whatever.
Doesn't affect my life whatsoever.
Yeah. She's probably typing that as Benny Blanco's going to work.
It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me.
I love it, Selena. Like your song says, kill with kindness.
There is room for everyone, and hopefully we can all stop.
All right, there you go. There's that. I don't want to talk about Jeffrey Epstein yet. Let's keep talking about Selena Gomez right here.
Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have a date night in LA. On October 18th, the newlyweds make their first public appearance since tying the knot back in September at the 2025 Academy Museum Gala.
Last night I saw Academy Museum Gala Awards or whatever, and I thought it was the Academy Awards. I was like, already? We just had another award show.
For the night, Selena dons an elegant black gown with crystal detailing, paired with a black suit jacket and silver earrings. Betty matches his wife's classy look, sporting a blue velvet suit and a silk shirt.
God, he's got to feel so good. You're literally married to Selena Gomez. Now we know she's probably moody and there's probably a lot of arguments. But at the end of the day, you're married to Selena freaking Gomez.
And while the two are still basking in the joy of marriage,
the honeymoon phase,
Selena did recently get candid about how her fears got the best of her shortly after saying, "I do." As she told the crowd at Fortune's Most Powerful Women Conference October 15th, "I got married and then I was sobbing because I was like, I'm gonna die the next day."
That's not good. Just have sex with him and get his rocks off and then get yours off.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Jessica Simpson is opening up about the kind of man she wants in her life.
Man, she seems really picky. I don't know. There's something about her that just skanks me out.
During an interview with Extra, published October 17th, the 45-year-old, who split from husband Eric Johnson earlier this year, shares that she's back on the market. Looking to date someone a bit younger, saying,
Hell yeah! Sit on my lap! We can do the cougar thing, baby. You know I love older women, Jessica. You know I'm good in bed. I love cougars. Yeah.
Think I'm into younger men at the moment. When you're newly separated, I feel like younger guys kind of like the confidence of an older woman.
The confidence, the experience, and the conversation. Because they know when to talk. That sounds a little rude. I didn't mean it like that, but I did.
Jessica and Eric, who tied the knot in 2014 and shared kids Maxwell, Birdie, and Ace, announced they were going their separate ways in January. With the singer sharing in a statement to E! News at the time, Eric and I have been living separately, navigating a painful situation in our marriage.
Yeah, you know, he was probably just always drinking whiskey because he's got to be drunk to be around you. And then when it was time to make love, he wasn't as good.
Our children come first, and we are focusing on what is best for them. Adding,
whatever.
We are grateful for all the love and support that has been coming our way and appreciate privacy right now as we work through this as a family.
There's definitely going to be a lot of coming very soon for Jessica if she goes after her goal of getting a boy toy. One time I was hooking up with this older woman and she called me her boy toy and I was fine with that.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
There's this freaking mutant.
Hey, you smell those pheromones? It means you're digging on me. You like that stinky smell? Is there a stank on me that's making you go, ooh?
Shut up.
That's a man.
Cody Brown is causing a bit of a stink on the latest episode of Sister Wives.
God, he just creeps me out, man. I mean, I love pheromones. I love that smell of a woman. But at the same time, I'm not saying it out loud, even though I just did.
Up a sweat as he packed up the 5-bedroom Flagstaff, Arizona home he once shared with Robin Brown and their kids. The patriarch remarked on the TLC.
I bet the kids love hearing that daddy's attracted to pheromones. But then again, daddy is a part of Sister Wives, so they already are aware that daddy's a weirdo.
Series October 19th outing.
I can smell my own armpits, and it's gross.
He seems like a repulsive human being.
But not
He looks like a Mike Calta listener.
too bad to attempt some flirting with his sole remaining wife, Robin.
Why don't you come over here and smell my pheromones?
Oh, wow.
I'm always peacocking at her.
Shut up.
Something I would never do with another woman.
Shut up.
The 56-year-old wasn't about to turn his nose up at a potential
God, he looks every bit of 56 years old.
opportunity for some romance.
We've been moving for months now. We haven't had romantic getaway, escape,
no
time
sex, no blood. Yeah.
And so what's happened is we've become battle buddies, not lovers.
That's kind of a relationship. I'm sure you're never the problem, though.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
What's going on here?
Jeremy Allen White is giving rare insight into his life as a dad.
Yeah, we all know he had the drinking problem, but he seems like a good enough dude.
In an interview with The Times published October 18, the actor talks about the struggles of parenting in the public eye, saying, "I've been doing this since I was 15, and all things considered, I'm all right, and I get to do the thing that I love, and if the trade-off is, on occasion, having somebody follow me around with a camera, that's okay."
All right, there you go.
And after a while, people will stop following you once they realize that all you do is pick up your kids from school and come home.
Yeah, if you don't act up, if you don't clap back at the haters, they get kind of bored.
My life, my normal life, is very simple.
All right, there you go, man. There you freaking go, dude. You do you, boo. Let's see what's going on here.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Oh, jeez.
Brandy is breaking her silence after the singer abruptly left the stage at her Chicago stop for the Boy Is Mine tour with Monica. Brandy takes to Instagram on October 19th to share insight into what happened, writing, "I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end to last night's performance in Chicago."
That is. She had to go take care of Ray J, the Nepo baby.
After weeks of nonstop rehearsals, last night I experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint. Everyone involved agreed that prioritizing my well-being was of the utmost importance. She continues, I still made the decision to try and return and give it my all despite not feeling okay.
That's good. You care, and that's good.
With having to make some adjustments and the show being very technical, unfortunately, it was impossible to fully connect sonically with the production.
All right. I hope everything works out for her. I just drank this Cuban coffee. You might notice I got a little hyper since this new break, and I'm like, yeah, a little bit of acid reflux.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
How much a year do you spend on glam?
Well, a lot, but a tally.
God, I wonder what a threesome would be like with Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy and Kim.
I mean, I don't have a concept of what like certain simple things cost.
She doesn't, because she's a billionaire from being a promiscuous woman.
Which really,
wow, she is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. She's as dumb as a box of rocks. Actually, that's insulting to a box of rocks.
Is, I'd like to know a little bit more.
I can't listen to that. She just sounds like this. Speaking of vocal fry.
Kylie Jenner thinks she's doing amazing, sweetie. As the beauty mogul marks 10 years since the founding of her makeup brand, Kylie Cosmetics, she's now defending herself from critics for celebrating the major milestone.
Why would you have to defend? My voice just cracked. Why would you have to defend being proud about your product being out for 10 years? That's you caring about the haters. Good point, Ryan. That was riveting.
On an October 17th Instagram post featuring pics of the Kylie Cosmetics 10-year exhibition pop-up in Los Angeles, one user asks, why be so obsessed with your child self, though?
Why are you responding to the haters? I got the meanest comments. They're all mutants.
LOL, I don't get it. To which Kylie responds, because she built Kylie Cosmetics and deserves to be celebrated after a decade of being an icon? Bye, I'm obsessed with her.
That's a little weird that you're talking in third person. Maybe I am siding with the hater then.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
People that talk in third person are the worst.
Christina Applegate is officially on Instagram, ahead of her upcoming memoir, You With the Eyes, which will offer an
inside they told her, you gotta get on there because you're writing a book.
Look at the actress's life as she battles her multiple sclerosis diagnosis. The 53-year-old joins Instagram and wants to do it in a, quote, real, raw, and honest way, sharing alongside a photo of herself. Hi everyone, Christina here. If you told me a year ago that I'd be on Instagram, I would have said, off.
God, she's so freaking hot.
But here I am.
Rocking me like a hurricane.
So I'm going to do it in my way. Real, raw, honest.
All right, there's that. I'm going to have to follow her later on. Let's see what we got here. We got this headline we talked about earlier.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Eminem is reportedly off the market. According to multiple outlets, the rapper is currently dating his longtime stylist, Katrina Malota.
And what is she doing to style him up? Give him more just for men?
On her website, Katrina says she's been a hairstylist and makeup artist for the last 15 years.
All these comments below is that she is currently married.
Working professionally with not only Eminem, but Snoop Dogg, Robin Thicke, and 50 Cent.
So Eminem's a side dude.
And this romance...
A relationship beginning on, infidelity. Oh, that's going to end well.
And 50 Cent. And this romance marks the 53-year-old's first public relationship in nearly 2 decades.
All right, there's... Today's kind of a slow news day. Even though there was a lot of news, none of it's that riveting.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Kim Kardashian is turning heads in her latest look. On October 18th, the Kardashians...
That's not the first time she's turned a head.
Kim Kardashian is turning heads in her latest look. On October 18th, the Kardashian star steps out at the 2025 Academy Museum Gala, where she looks almost unrecognizable.
She's wearing like this mask over her face. It's kind of like beige. You can't see her. Very Kanye vibes.
As she dons a nude Mason Margiela gown and matching face mask. And at the event, Kim shared with Variety that she actually had full glam on underneath the headpiece, saying, "You know I love Margiela. I flew in my favorite makeup artist, Mario, from New York.
I love Mario. He's so super."
And this is kind of a last minute thing, so I'm sure he's not so happy with it.
All right, whatever. Today's a weird day. That's interesting on news, but I'm making it interesting because I'm so good.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Louis Tomlinson is reflecting on the loss of Liam Payne. 1 year after his former bandmate
could not believe it's been a year.
Tragically passed away in Argentina, Louis shares with The Independent how it's still hard to accept that Liam is actually gone.
Yeah, it's got to be hard.
Explaining to the outlet about already having lost his mother in 2016 and sister in 2019, I naively thought that at this point, I'd unfortunately be a little bit more well-versed with grief than other people my age. I thought that might mean something, but it didn't at all. The singer adds of Liam, "It's something I'll never really accept, I don't think." Louis and Liam were
they were hoping to do a reunion.
Both part of the hit boy band One Direction, which was formed out of the competition series X Factor. The two were also joined by Harry Styles, Zayn Malik, and Niall Horan, becoming one of the best-selling groups of all time. And though the group took a hiatus in 2016, Louis says that Liam was one friend he could always count on to show up.
That's good.
Recalling his time as a judge on The X Factor, "This is in no way a comment aimed at the other boys, but I know if it was me, I would have struggled with that idea. There would have been a feeling of inferiority there because you're the guest."
All right, that's sad. And finally, right here.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
She said she had sex with you 3 times.
No.
No to all of it.
All of it.
I can't stand Prince Andrew. He needs to go to a dentist, at the very least.
Absolutely no to all of it.
Shut up.
This is pretty bad for the monarchy as a whole.
It has been what I would describe as a constant sore in the family.
I think
if you never touched her, why'd you pay her off?
Really the best strategy is, as far as the royals are concerned, to sort of put that distance up.
Yeah, more than 10 years after he was first accused of having sex with a teen trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein, Prince Andrew, the former Duke of York, making the shocking choice to relinquish his royal title after reported pressure from the king.
The spotlight seems to come back time and again onto Prince Andrew.
In an official statement sent to ET from the palace, Andrew says he came to the decision after discussions with his brother, King Charles, and his family. Quote, "We have concluded the continued accusations about me distract from the work of His Majesty and the royal family.
Yeah, you're the loser, son of the family.
I have decided, as I always have, to put my duty to my family and my country first." Andrew continues to deny any wrongdoing.
Of course he does. He's a sociopath.
I've said consistently and frequently that we never had any sort of sexual contact whatever.
Then why'd you pay her off if you're so innocent?
If somebody's going to make those sorts of allegations, then I've just got to have a thick skin and get on with it.
Then why'd you get your royal duty stripped then if you're so innocent?
This comes 6 years after Andrew's late mother, Queen Elizabeth, urged Andrew to step back from his royal duties and his 6-figure salary.
Buddy, I hope you know that you're a loser and you'll always be a loser. And you're an embarrassment to your family, and your mom probably loved you because she had to give birth to you, but deep down, she knew you were a loser and a failure. Deep down, she knew that you represented everything that's wrong with the world, and you failed.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby! Baby want a bottle? A big dirt bottle?
Why are you yelling at me?
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be!
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
The semen was so big.
Yeah, it was, baby. All right, I'm going to play 2 songs here. Soundmaster T would do it like my birthday, and then Soundmaster T droked out. I feel like representing Chicago. All right. Oh, no.
Sagittarius birthday, November 27th. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing out. So the twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Blow the candles out. Sagittarius birthday, November 27th. Do it like that until I end up in money heaven. They be thinking they be flaming and torching them with the bullshit they handing out. So the twist to make a wishing. Blow the candles out. Pull an all-white phantom out. I'ma get them with the pants and the shirt and the shoes and the hat with the shades and the chain and the watch is the reason I be standing now. That's where ice and spin that cake while I take the icing off the cake. It's Twist the B-Day, y'all. Come on, everybody, with the twist, celebrate with me. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. All day. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. My birthday, baby, yo, yes, I'm the hound dog. Now my some troublemakers don't have them around, y'all. Whenever we in the club, we show love to all the haters. Standing up in my city, spiked like a gladiator. Yes, I'm the gladiator. That's the invader gator. Twist the endure now, I'm ready to regulator. You did. We the birds in the streets playing. Don't watch me, better watch my feet. To the tragic dog, under her umbrella. Ella, hey, I'm Manila. When I get done, she gon' bring me my cheddar. It's just the beginning, it only gets better. Now where my hat, now where my shirt. You never do it like the last day on earth. And if you really want to spill on the deal, you will sound like a mug. Yeah, slide in the mud. Do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. Do it. It's going down, like my birthday.
Just get my nails did, just get my hair done. Just got this bad new Gucci bag, matching Gucci pumps. Shoes matching the belt, skirt matching the blouse, chain matching the ring. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. Got so many haters, why is so many hating? Sick like a mental patient, I floss like a dentist patient. This shit testing my patience, sick is working my nerves. I'm getting spinning that money like the first and the third.
Elongated skin blowing cushion the winds, it's like yeah, popping no tags, these diesels busting the sag. I'm with it when I'm going hard to get a gone mad shot. Models all around me, so I'm buying up the bar. I'm a hood star and I'm partying like a rock star. Only at my pick game, meaning you can't upgrade me, mommy. I'm the guap, thing right. Do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it like my, do it like my birthday. Every day, do it like my birthday. Do it like my birthday. You did. That's what we say around here. Bling with the fresh skill. Fox snake skin, but 50 hat. Old school rolling around on 4 flats. Hit the liquor store, mixed up with me with the dough. Rolling on the 94, looking like I'm sexy. I'm calling me Kelly, cause I'm a flirt. Fucking VIP, Don Juan, got the street. I do it like my birthday, I do it like it hurts. Hey, watching these bad bitches do it in the worst way. I'm a winner, mama, I am in the first place. Catch me on the dance floor, throwing up my birthplace. I'm an animal, I woke up on a Monday, and subsequently I ain't go to sleep till it was Thursday. This is a shot of Patron and blow a birthday. Get up with a chick, take her home on the first day. Burger King, mama, you can have it your way, or I can bring another bitch and y'all can do it her way. Hotel room, do not disturb way. That's how I'ma do it when I do it like my birthday.
Here's Soundmaster T on Happy Hour.
Yeah, hey, we got the remix, we got the control, we got them getting down on the floor. Got new sound, making all the ski to get down. Made a big man, make your chain swing. Pimps and the players gon' do the damn thing. Coming in the club, taking over streets, taking over man with the coked out beats. Got them on charge, got them on lock. Everywhere we go, guaranteed to blow the spot. That's it, you see them haters trying to say them gators. Bullets gon' blaze you, nothing is gonna save you. Bets on the streets, bets on the beats. If you wanna bounce, bet report to me. My city shot town, where I put it down. Ain't no limit, dropping beats by the pound. I falls out a lot, cause you know I call it shots. Stacking paper like them baking sodas in the pot. We got the remedy, we got the drone, we got them getting down on the floor. Hey, shawty, let me see you get loose. Let's go. Papa was wrong with a mean lean. Real filthy and representing my home team. Super ugly with stack of money is a gator king. By the bar, commission pimping is a gator thing. Tell them how we do it, Joe. Gator ones, rims spinning, and I ain't even driving. I'm just parking lot pimping. Slide off in the club, feeling managing them tipsy, so fresh, so clean. Swagger in my lip, and what it is, what it do. Come on, shout it, let me see you get loose. If you bout it, you can get some great goo. In VIP, I'm putting my hands on you. We got the remedy, we got the drone, we got them getting down on the floor. Hey, shout it, let me see you get loose.
Don't be putting no chasers in my drink. I want 2 high liquors, pimp. Smoke, drink, smoke, drink. Smoke, drink, smoke, drink. Been all on the earth. I don't even care. Speech all slurred. Nothing in my cup. Shit is all girl. Y'all hiding the motherfucker making up words. Liquor like men. I like them light skin. 2 at a time. I'm 20, twin. Patron and Grey Goose. Tanqueray and Seagram's gin. Stay together in my glass like they all best friends. I can't walk. I can't talk. Broken from the day to the dark. He fall for square, but my goons on P. His drinks on you, all eyes on me. And niggas with me drinking dumb. Henny mixed with Remy Ma. Party going all night. When we kick it hard. Niggas get they smoke down. They be getting choked out. Mix it with some liquor, nigga. We be getting droked out.
The company man.
Oh, sure. Got him. Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, I'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I go out there. WashChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Toxic joke and playing cool pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wind to foes. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. VHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. VHX to FM, shout outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, he's our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
Radio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.